Hello everyone, and welcome back to Classic Challenge. So, we're pretty much where we left off in the last video. Nothing's grown yet, not fast forwarded time or anything as of yet. So, the plan for today is try and create a second field. So, looking at the map, that's the edge of that field, and our boundary's just past that shed over there. So I'm thinking we might be able to just get a small field in next to the shed just there. Not going to be anything too big, but obviously it's going to be a bit more towards getting some money in. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, as boundary seems to end around here. So we could theoretically extend that field down to this point here if we wanted to. But for now, I'm thinking we put a crop in at the side of the shed over there. So I'm going to quickly head up to the shop and we are going to buy a plough. Now, obviously I'm being very cautious about the amount of money we're spending and what have you, because I don't want to be without. But like I said, if worst comes to the worst, we can always just get a chainsaw and cut a few trees down and sell them. Obviously, we'd have to use the wood chipper that comes with the map because there is nowhere to actually sell logs on No Man's Land as far as I'm aware. So obviously, we just have to go out of our boundary a little bit just to make sure that the money keeps going. Try and get as big a plough as we can, really. I'll have a look what we've got. I've got a couple of mods installed, so let's just have a quick look at what we have available. So ploughs, and let's go across. Right, so we've got the Ferguson ploughs installed. We've got a single furrow, a 2 furrow, and a 3 to 5 furrow plough. Only 250, so they're not too expensive. And then I have got these ones as well, but they're a bit pricey. I don't think we're going to be able to afford them. Plus, our tractor won't power them. We've got these two as well, but again, a little bit on the pricey side. And a tad small. I think we'll go for the Ferguson 3 to 5. Let's just have a look how much the difference is. So, it'd be £350 for the 5 furrow. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll buy the 5 furrow. It'll cost us $350. I'm hoping we've got enough money to keep to get everything we need. So let's buy that. Okay. So we now have a plough. Get it the right way around this time. There we go. We now have a decent sized plough. So if we get that bit of field ploughed up at the side of the shed, like I said, that'll just give us a bit more crop, a bit more workable area. I do want to keep some area for grass because I would like, when we can afford it, to get a silage pit, and then we can make a bit of silage and that'll get us a bit of money in as well. I don't want to keep too much grass, so we could technically just do around the edges of the fields, I suppose. Something to think about. And I'd like a small little plot for doing some potatoes as well. I have found some mods for doing the potatoes. I found a really nice old seeder for potatoes, and we've also got a nice, really vintage potato harvester. The only downside with the harvester, we would need a front loader tractor to pick up potatoes afterwards. So something we're going to have to look into before we actually crack on with doing that. So we're going to start around here-ish. I think I've got it right by the this side of the plough is where it should be to the outer part of the field. I'm not 100% sure. Just let me put my controls on because I can't remember what allow crate is. Y, there we go. No. Yeah, Y. No. Yeah, Y. It is Y. Never mind. Yeah, so I think that's the right way around. If I am wrong, please tell me. But I'm pretty sure I am correct with that. So if we just go around the edge and do a nice marking with it first, I'm going to try and get as much area as possible. But bear in mind we do still need to go around with a combine, so we don't want to get too close to trees and buildings. Just mark this area up. Do a nice edge first. We'll go down to the water tower, keeping it just off the edge of the water. Then we'll swing around there. Obviously we're going to have to avoid that rock. Now I know we can remove the rocks off the map, but I'm not going to, because I think it adds a bit more element of challenge. Go around the rock nicely. Like so. Then back to where we started. Just there. Beautiful. And that is going to be our new field. Not very big. It is only a small field. But like I said, every little helps. And it is just a bit more crop for us to actually... workable land for us to put crops into. Oh, let's get this ploughed up. That's the ploughing done. All finished. And I don't think it's too bad of an area. Nothing exciting, nothing massive, but like I said, we don't need massive fields with the equipment we're going to be using. We just need workable area. Because the thing is, whether we have one big field or 5 small ones, we're still going to get the same result out of it. Just allows us to plant different crops in different fields if we wish. So, you know, quite happy with what we've got here. Quite a nice little area. But what we'll do now... Oh, wrong button. Turning it off. Just make sure that crate fields is off. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go, yeah. Because I don't want to be putting this down and creating a field in the shed. That's the last thing we need. Right, so we'll go put the plough back. And now it needs a little bit of cultivation, ready for seeding. So we'll go and get our little trusty cultivator that we bought this, last episode. Quite content with the equipment we've got so far, to be fair. working out quite well. I keep turning the engine off, stop doing that. Just detach that there, that's it. Keep hitting the wrong button and switching the engine off. Not going to do it any good, is it? Okay, so get the area cultivated, and then it'll be ready for some seeding. I think we'll put a different crop in. What did we put in that one? Was it soybeans? Can't remember. But yeah, we'll put a different crop in this one. And not sure what we'll do yet. Have a little think about it while we are cultivating, and make a decision from that. And that's the cultivating. Pretty much done. Got one more little slither to do. And that is field ready for seeding. Wonderful. Right, so let's go put the cultivator back. Stick it back in the shed. Then we've got one little trip to do up to the shop. So we're going to have to go back up to the shop again, unfortunately. I'll drive all that way. But we'll go up there, and we're going to buy the trailer. So we're going to get the trailer ready. Obviously, we don't really need it until harvest. But I'm going to buy a couple of bags of seed, because obviously we're going to need some seed to seed that field. I was thinking while I was doing the cultivating, I think what we might do is plant a small crop of oats. Obviously, it's not going to be the most productive field for price. Really, we should be doing something like canola or something along those lines. But I think oats. I really want to plant oats. I don't know why, just do. So yeah, it's going to be an oat field. Back at the farm, we did lose a little bit of the seed. Didn't anticipate the fact it will tip into the trailer. Never give that a thought, to be fair, when I actually decided to put it in the back there. But I suppose it is what it is. Right, so if we get in the back, and I will pick these up and try and quickly throw them out so that we don't lose any more seed. And get all of them. That's it. Get that one out. We really don't want to lose any more. So I'm going to have to tip this seed out somewhere, and then when we get a front loader, I'll be able to pick it up and put it in the seeder. Small mistakes didn't even occur to me, to be fair. We're losing it. It's had annoying, but there we go. Got that one out without doing any. Losing any. Right, so if we just stack these here nicely, they'll do right there for now. And obviously we want to put one of these in the actual seeder. We're going to need some kind of flatbed trailer, I think, for picking stuff like this up. Just put that in there. There we go. Wait, you can use it all. Nice. So, put that back there. Bit messy. Let's tidy that up a bit. Don't like it when it's messy. Come on. There we go. Better. Yep, there we go. Right, so we will tip this little bit of seed out. What I'll do is I'll just back in front of the house. And then we'll tip it in front of the house so we know where it is. It's not going to leave all that much. There'll do. So, from right, that's the button, yeah. Right, so we've got a little bit of seed there. We will scrape it up when we get a front loader and put it in the seeder. So, if we park the trailer just to the side of it. Yeah, I went for the Ferguson trailer. I was going to go for the old wooden trailer, but this is incredibly cheaper. But what I think we'd do when we can afford it, we will buy the old wooden trailer for our grain trailer, and then we'll convert this into a flatbed trailer for picking up seed and stuff like that. I think that's the best way to go about it. So we'll use that as a grain trailer for now, and then we'll convert it later. Right, let's get the seeder hooked up. There we go. It's all hooked up. Yeah, so we're going to go with oats. Oh, there we go. And we'll get this field sown up with oats. And hopefully, will be a productive crop. Obviously, it's not going to be 100% productive because we haven't put any fertilizer on or anything. And I want to leave us enough money to get the combine. I don't know what it's going to cost. Like I said, I think I found one that will do the job. And it is within, I think it's within current budget. But I'm going to keep looking, and then hopefully we will have our combine for the next episode. So we're a fraction of an inch off being done. One more tiny little strip to go over, and that is this oat field completed. I'm hoping it does net us a nice bit of a profit. I don't think we're going to get a great deal out of it, but hopefully it'll be enough to keep us going. I do have a feeling once we've purchased the combine, we're not going to have much money left. We are going to be pretty much bare bones brassic. Oh, we got weeds. yeah, that's another thing we're going to have to contend with as well, is the weeds. Oh, as soybean fields germinated. Lovely. Yeah, weeds, can't do much about them at the moment. I don't think we're going to be able to afford a weeder just yet. But we will get one. So it is going to devalue our crop. It's not going to be worth quite as much. Because, one, we haven't got fertiliser on it. Two, we haven't got, well, we haven't weeded it. So it's going to have some weeds mixed in with it all. So that is something that we're going to have to deal with in the future. There's not an awful lot we can do about it right this second. We just can't afford all the equipment to keep it all 100%. But it is what it is. At the moment, there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. But it doesn't look like a bad crop so far. Shouldn't be too bad, just won't be 100%. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is it for today. And until next time, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.